Welcome to Shure's SM58 Day. Last year we celebrated SM58 Day by hearing stories, interviews, and performances by people who have used the 58. This year we're going to take a bit of a different approach and hear the story of the 58 through the eyes of the 58. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy our new documentary.
Whoa, it's been a long time since I saw those photos. My humble beginnings. I remember those simpler prototype days of my life. Hanging out in the lab, getting pushed, pulled, prodded, baked, frozen, dropped. Maybe those days weren't so simple after all. But like all of us, I realized I needed to grow up, leave home, hit the road, go see the big world. Wasn't always easy in those early days, out on the road trying to make a living. There were times I'd find myself being the last mic picked for a gig. Or worse, being left in the road case all by myself. Wasn't always easy in those early days. Truth be told, the Shure folks didn't see me performing on stage. They wanted me to live my life in a broadcast studio. But I was determined to hit the big time. I had dreams, but I kept my ball on tight and realized all I needed was a connection. Then I'd be on my way.
I was always amazed at how hard 58 worked. Rain, shine, dust storms. Thing just kept working hard. What a trooper. You know what I mean, right? So yeah, going into audio battle, having 58 by my side, what a tremendous deal.
I was patient and performed well when I had those early chances. Slowly, I rose in stature with the roadies and sound crew, folks everywhere.
I remember the time I reached into the mic locker for that night's Money Channel mic and pulled out this little varmint. I looked at it like it was from Mars, but thought, it looks rugged and maybe we should just see how it sounds. Well, needless to say, afterwards, after the show, I put it back into its pouch and set it gently back into the locker, and we've been together ever since.
Stax was my big break, but it was an uphill climb. I played every backwoods, small town, country fair you could imagine. Look at this singer. I opened with her at every show she did on her way up the ladder. Those early years were hard, but she kept at it, and she kept using me through thick and thin. Now she's a megastar, and every time she performs now, I'm still the choice for her vocal. Do you recognize her? That's right, that's her. Great guess. And you all know this guy. Wow, is he big time. Credits me with always being there for him, no matter how many times he dropped me or spun me around. Through all the gyrations, I had one job to do, make him sound good, and I nailed it. But here we see one of the most prized tours of my life. Man, it was big. We all remember it, don't we? You talked about it for weeks after it was in your town. Probably still talk about it today. It's a tour I will never forget. I made every performance. How many did you get to see? And I'm not just for stars, you know. I worked pretty much any sort of performance you can imagine. Spelling bees, graduations, weddings, school plays, and sideline reporting, just to name a few of my many talents. And then there's this guy. Gee, make my life tough, why don't you? Hey buddy, let me see your mouth. If you're saying it, you might as well let people hear it. Help me out here. Oh, great memories and so many more to be made. I look forward to what's coming. People have asked me how long I'm going to keep doing this, and I always say, as long as I'm having fun and able to do the work. And then they ask, but how much longer can you last? To which I say, 58, don't quit. I arrive for performance after performance. I may be dented, I may be scratched, I may be worn to the quick, but go ahead, plug me in. You'll see. I sound as good today as I did when I left Shure back in 1966. Like I said, 58, don't quit.
What an amazing story! And to see it how 58 saw it really made the show. We'd like to have you share a photo with us of you and 58 working together. The top most creative photo, as picked by 58, is going to receive a pair of Shure's Aonic 50 headphones.